welcome. I'm Peter Brackley, and Trevor Brooking joins me to give his experienced voice on the proceedings. Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. I'm really anticipating this one. Let's hope it lives up to all those expectations. Here we go.
Both teams here today are ready to battle it out to decide who the true champions are, and the ear-splitting noise from the fans is really adding to the occasion. I've covered many finals down the years, and it's always wonderful to be part of this footballing feast.
Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
Here's Gary Neville, down the line. Sturdy defence here.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Tries to lift it over the keeper. And scores. Here's Owen. And Beckham. Down the right.
A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here.
Owen! Superbly done. It's the first goal of the game. 15 minutes played. It's a powerful header. They got a goal almost straight from the kick-off, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty of time to look.
Now they need to do something to get back into it. Looking for support now.
Well, he obviously saw no other option than put it into touch.
Finds his teammate. Can he get a decent cross in? Good clearing header. Here's Beckham. Worked really hard to get the ball back there.
Breaking out of defence well here.
Can he find half a yard here? What a fantastic finish! They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. 25 minutes played. Great goal from the forward.
There really is no room for error now. One slip up could cost either team a goal and perhaps even the game.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Either side wants a draw. I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
We've reached the half-hour mark. Still have the ball.
Can he find a free man? Showed his defensive quality there.
Remarkable run.
Beckham. Gary Neville.
The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms.
2 more minutes is being shown on the ball. Beckham. Hang on to the ball there. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one turn out? Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions.
That's picked up by the goalkeeper.
Still have the ball. Looking for support. And he checks the return. Hang on to the ball there. That's well to maintain possession. Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. A harsh decision, it would seem. Get the ball. That's what matters to the referee. Here's Owen. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Well worked to win the ball. He's looking for a free man. He's on the rampage. Out wide. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. And Beckham. Looking for support now. The keeper comes and collects it. He put it away. Read that well. Owen. Good work to keep the ball. Looking for space down the left-hand side. A good delivery could put them in front again. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Needs a sight of goal. Oh, it's got him. And a goal behind the goal. Sharp instincts paid off for that goal. Could the keeper have done better there, Trevor?
Well, I think he'd be disappointed having kept the first shot out.
They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Some players are warming up on the touchline. He's looking for support. Tension here was pretty unbearable. Only 1 goal separating them and only 5 minutes left.
They need to equalise and good service here might set it up.
Penalised for that challenge. There'll be 1 extra minute.
This could be their last chance to get one back.
It's clear. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They battled their way to the final, knocking over some real heavyweights on the journey. Their amazing run has ended at the last stage.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me, Peter Brackley, to thank Trevor Brooking beside me.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon.